Oh, yeah, baby. Today we're going to talk about the king. Going to talk about the king, baby. There's only one king.
That's right, it's me, the king, the greatest there ever was. Nobody bigger than me. I'm huge all over. I am the king.
No, but I'm the king, baby. I'm the king.
I disagree. It's not right. Must have gotten that from Fox, because I am the king of Munsters.
King of the Munsters. Well, we're OrkU, and we must be very confused today because we're not talking about Elvis.
None of that made any sense. Fake news.
It's all fake news. But I'm the man they know as Z, and I'm your host today. And as always, I'm joined by the rather simpleton Noob-Noob.
I'm King Noob-Noob.
None of your information helps me.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I've got 18 fucking windows open here. I'm trying to figure out here.
Just look at yourselves. Nobody loves you. Because of how you look.
Your stores are full of ugly customers.
I feel ugly just talking to you.
Vile.
Gross.
Icky.
Putrid.
Gunky.
Bad looking. Ugly.
What the fuck?
He's just whipping the shit out of that horse.
Fuck that horse.
And then the master of whips and ceremonies, Scott Keebler.
Oh, God. Someone kill me.
You have all the guns.
Yeah, but I don't want to turn on myself because that's considered suicide. And if I commit suicide, I don't go to that pearly gates in the sky.
You ain't gonna meet me in heaven there, brother.
According to that book.
be huge.
Great work of fiction, by the way.
Huge.
Great work of fiction there,
Unlike
brother.
Scott's penis. Huge.
Unlike or like
Hugest thing you've ever seen. You don't know anything about it. Just huge. Gigantic, huge. Trust me, my super hot wife who never touches it tells me all the time how big it is.
huge. It's your super hot wife, Mothra.
Yes.
She wants to lay eggs in you.
Her name also starts with an M.
That's true. That is
Spray her-
true.
Spray her
is
blue
true.
juices all over you.
So, what is on the docket today, there, Noob-Noob?
Well,
Really?
we
All
have
of that?
we have some stuff about Godzilla. Maybe there's going to be a Bible of Godzilla soon. Who knows? That could be interesting.
A Bible of Godzilla?
Yeah, because Bible's about Jesus.
You are so
and
easily
then,
distracted. I love it.
Europe. What? You're distracted.
Europe? We're going to Europe?
Yeah.
Road trip.
Now we're going to Europe.
Exactly.
You can't
Euro
drive.
trip.
You can't drive to Europe.
We're gonna
You can't. But you can if you go really fast.
going to Pound Town, getting some great British pounds. That's not Europe. That's England. England's in Europe, though, right?
I'm
Sure it
sure it
is.
is.
Someone get him-
Geographically
someone get him a
speaking,
globe.
but it's its own island. So is that really accurate? I don't know. Anyway, Ant-Man and stuff about asses. We're going to talk about that.
We're going to retouch a
Of
story.
course we're going to talk about... You're in the room. We're going to talk about asses, I'm sure.
Talking, Beyonce finally says words as a cute little puppy in Lion King. She's not a puppy. She's something, but not a puppy.
She's the queen, baby.
Yeah,
That,
she's...
that dog got eaten.
She's the queen,
And a lion.
brother.
How long would a dog survive in the Serengeti?
Thank you.
Seconds.
Thank you very much.
Where's the Serengeti? Is that Lion King? Is that the setting Lion King?
Sure. I don't know.
Okay.
Baby.
Anyway, we're going to do reviews. Doom Patrol. That's a thing on the DC streaming. That's cool.
Only because that wrapped up.
Yeah.
Finally done.
Yeah. The Perfection was a Netflix thing that I didn't watch, but it has lesbians, so that's cool.
That's something about Noob-Noob and Perfection could never go in the same sentence.
And then the biggest one, huge, is Godzilla, king of the monsters.
That's right. I'm the biggest. I'm the greatest. I'm huge in all markets. No one compares to me. I am the greatest.
So we'll talk to Godzilla later as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Looking forward to that.
yeah. So apparently, okay.
What was that? Go ahead.
What?
No, I'm not going to fall for that again.
It has me nervous. I think he's learning.
Well, remember, weren't you Weren't you teaching him as you were
I have good news for you
doming
today.
on him or something?
I was trying to turn him into my sweet little sub-slave.
Sub.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So apparently a lot of people are talking about the talking in Lion King because aminals don't talk right, apparently. Aminals. I said aminals, not animals.
Aminals.
Yeah, aminals.
Their mouths.
Aminoles.
Yeah, so apparently their mouths, I don't know, don't make the
There's
words like
smaller
actual animals
versions.
that talk to.
I think people were real excited for how photorealistic they were, and they were like, "This isn't the Jungle Book where it's freaky looking."
Yeah, and then
they
realized-
realized there's a reason why they made them freaky looking, so the words look like they're coming out of their mouths as opposed to like flapping holes in their faces.
Yeah, like no one realized that live action, like whatever it is, looks awesome until you have animals talking, in which case it looks completely insanely freaky. You know what it looks like? Remember like when Conan used to do those things where you'd have
Yes.
a celebrity still and they'd put the mouth, like, Photoshop a mouth in, and it would be super huge and ridiculous? That's what it's like.
People are like, "Animals don't talk like that." And we're like, "Yeah, because they don't talk." So I guess John was that Andy Serkis's Jungle Book. Does that get a little bit of a reprieve? Because they used the mocap on the
Yeah,
face.
I think he gets a pass now thanks to Lion King.
Yeah, because it's literally when you watch the preview, it's like it's a photorealistic lion face, and then just like its lower lip just starts flapping
Yeah,
around.
I
like,
don't-
Oh,
I
I'm
actually-
the queen.
I don't hate Mowgli as much now because of the Lion King. I actually
Is that what it's called,
That movie
Mowgli?
went up. Yeah, that was
okay.
Mowgli. That just went up. Even though you have this small child who turns into a murdering
Yes.
maniac, I still like it better now thanks to the Lion King.
The Lion King has redeemed Mowgli.
Mowgli.
So the Bay, she has her first words as queen or something. like that.
I don't know who does Beyonce play again? Queen Nani? I don't know.
Nala.
No, Nala.
Nala,
Not a queen.
yeah.
Not a queen until the end.
Yeah. Well, she's
Spoiler
Unlike you, where you're a queen all the time.
well, I like the band Queen. I don't know if that's what you're referencing. Is this the Lion King theme song? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of clucking going on, so I don't.
What's what was that in the background?
Wakandian.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, you really didn't notice that he was being racist? And
No, I think it was Black Panther. I don't know. What am I supposed to know?
Yeah, no, that's
I
what.
It's a
thought this was
running
Lion
joke
King.
that I've been doing since we started this thing.
How should I remember that?
Yeah, he just didn't do the normal theme song.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh wait, no, because we normally talk about Black Panther and he plays Lion King. I get it now.
Ah,
We're doing it in reverse.
It
I
only
get it.
took you a year to figure that out.
So-
I get it.
yes. Yes, we've been doing this for years now, right?
And he's now
Going on
now
2
just
years.
figuring stuff out.
We're gonna have our 2-year anniversary coming up soon.
Sure about that?
Are we gonna go to dinner or something?
And you have yet to get me a ring.
We've yet to see it. You've yet to see it, and it
still
too is
never
coming
gonna
out.
See it.
September, yeah. So September.
God.
Anyway,
Useless.
is anyone gonna see The Lion King? I'm gonna see it. Looks
No.
adorable.
No.
I'll see it when it comes out for free.
when it is of no charge to Scott.
When it's zero charge to me. That's when I will actually go see it. Like a lot of things that I will not bother seeing until it comes out for free.
Would you rather have Ant-Man crawl into your asshole and expand than watch The Lion King? Is that something you would do?
Well, it depends. Is he buying me a drink first?
Well, I don't know. He's a little forceful, so
The Ant-Man Thanos butt theory.
yeah.
Why are we going back to this now?
I don't know.
Well, shockingly, the writers of Endgame had a comment about the Ant-Man Thanos butt theory.
It's amazing how like this thing blew up out of like
Blew out of his ass?
Blew out of his ass. It blew out of Thanos' ass.
I mean, people were writing songs, people were speculating all over the place, but no, clearly Ant-Man did not burst out of Thanos' anus. That is not what happened in
Probably
Endgame.
because his asshole is just too strong and purple, like Barney the dinosaur.
Yes, according to who were the writers again? Christopher
Ivan
Marcus and
Ooze.
Stephen McFeely.
Yeah.
Apparently, a quote from them would be, Thanos could take a punch from the Hulk. We've seen that. And it stands to reason his whole body is at least as strong as that. If Ant-Man expanded, he would be simply crushed against the immovable walls of Thanos' mighty rectum. Right out of the mouth of one of the writers, they reference Thanos' rectum. Fans, you win. You win.
Alright, guys, I'm in here. I'm ready to go. Let me know when you're ready for me to commit to plan B.
We'll have a countdown here.
Ready?
3, 2,
Okay.
Alright, guys, here we go.
1.
What the?
Oh, Ant-Man, no!
Why would he
So much.
Scott
Oh
Lang.
my god, this is horrible. It's like Thanos is having bloody diarrhea. It's just, I'm being pooped out. Little chunks of red Ant-Man. Oh, there goes.
Why are you?
How are you
there
still
goes the
talking?
helmet.
You're talking about yourself as you're being shit out
'Cause
while also crushed.
My mouth never expanded. Everything
Your
else
mouth
did, but my mouth didn't. My mouth
What if
still
his
works.
head just was stuck out of Thanos' anus?
Oh God.
Just his
almighty.
head.
Guys, help me out here. I'm just ahead.
Three
Look,
quarters.
Thanos has an
You know what it's
Ant-Man
like?
head poking.
It's literally like when remember in science when you get crushed against a tree and like if you move the truck that you die instantly, but you can still live while you're crushed.
Oi!
It's just like that.
I got a turtle head poking, except it looks like an Ant-Man helmet. I got an ant head poking out.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Noob-Noob's right there to clean
Guys,
this up.
this is really painful.
I
Can someone help me?
nope. Nobody needs to help you.
Guys, this really hurts.
This is the end for me.
I feel like this is a great conversation from Mr. NVT. He is all about that ass kink.
Oh god.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, he had the eyes of an ass man.
He was staring at your ass the whole time.
Really
is that what
was.
you're saying?
Just
Right.
send you out to his neck of the woods and see
Right
how
up
you
my
fare.
shorts.
Yeah, why don't we just figure that one out?
Just wants me to
We'll just
smack
send you.
his horse.
Remote podcast,
Yeah.
Just send him there.
but just him.
no,
Yeah.
not me.
Yes.
What are they?
Are you
just
paying
you.
for mileage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll drive you out there. I want to see this
Do
for
I get to,
myself.
like put it into like a mic and
No, I'll
collar?
stay in the
down.
studio.
I mean, first off, you're not gonna know it when it's happening because I'm gonna drug you through in the back of the truck and then drive you out there. When you wake up, you realize what's going on.
He'll be in
and
a
then
cage.
hilarity ensues.
Ball gagged,
Yes.
Oh jeez.
leather assless chaps. With your little glasses. You can leave your glasses on.
So that happened, yeah.
Assless chaps.
Okay. Well,
Ball
apparently I'm gonna need Jesus, but maybe Jesus is Godzilla, or is Godzilla Jesus, or are they one and the same?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. What am I talking about? Because I already forgot the quote, and I'm not going to quote it properly.
Oh,
because I don't
you
write things
bastard.
down. But I will quote who said it.
Who
the
said it?
words. The person who said the words is John Golson in a review of Godzilla. Most notably, maybe the most eloquent review of Godzilla, where he basically says Godzilla is gay Jesus,
He didn't say
and he's
gay
prideful that Godzilla is flaring his.
Why's it got to be gay Jesus? What's wrong with you? Why? I mean, I know it's Pride Month and you're excited
I'm
and there's
very excited.
rainbows all over your car and you were hanging out in that parade the other day, which
And you
I
wore
commend
your,
you.
bright blue outfit, your baby blues. You
Are you
wore your
jealous?
baby blues.
I
Yeah.
mean, and I commend you for everything that you are, doing this month in,
For
in
your
coming
community.
out. But why has it got to be gay Jesus?
What, Jesus wasn't gay? Are you saying Jesus can't be gay?
No, there is a gay Jesus, there's a straight Jesus, there's a black Jesus, Mexican Jesus, Jewish Jesus. There's a whole bunch of different Jesuses.
Oh, so wait, Jesus is not Jewish all the time?
No, there's a bunch of different Jesuses.
There's just different
A whole bunch
Jesuses.
of different ones.
I feel like Bert would disagree.
Isn't there Korean Jesus?
There's a Korean Jesus.
But isn't he
Stars has that series called American Gods where they actually touch on this theory where they go to I forget whose house, some
Nazareth?
some god. No,
Bethlehem?
one of the old Egyptian gods. But she's having a party,
King Tut.
and all the Jesuses are there. And it's
Oh, that
all-
sounds like a great
It's all
party.
Jesuses from the regular Jesus, the Catholic Jesus, the Jewish Jesus, the Mexican Jesus,
White Jesus.
white Jesus, black Jesus, Korean Jesus.
But not Godzilla Jesus.
Godzilla Jesus was not there.
That's
He
a new
actually
one.
Would
That's a
end,
new
end
one.
the party with just one stomp.
Because according to John Golson, this movie sets up Godzilla to be possibly the one true Christ. But on the other hand, this movie just sucks.
He said it's actually stupid.
Well, stupid.
Who is
sucks.
this? Who is this guy?
John Golson?
So a comedian,
Yeah.
illustrator.
Wow,
It's a great
that
review,
was, That was funny.
It's a good review.
I bet his stand up is really something else.
It's very religious.
I like that review. I think it was
I bet.
actually kind of
Why
amusing.
is Godzilla Jesus?
because he
bet
dies
that
and is
is-
resurrected for our sins.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens in the movie.
He doesn't die. He
Well-
just gets knocked out.
Well, we're getting into,
knocked the fuck out! He got knocked the fuck out!
we're getting into spoilery stuff and reviews.
No, in the
so-
first one.
Oh, in the what?
He got knocked the fuck
He
out.
got knocked the fuck out in the first one.
The
Did he?
Mucho
Oh, he
knocked
did.
The
his ass
Mutos
down. They
knocked
thought
him
they
down.
thought the Mucho
Yeah.
thought they thought he was dead. And then he got popped up and they're like, Godzilla, savior of the city.
See, Godzilla 1 is kind of like Rocky 1. And then Godzilla 2 is more like, it is like Rocky 2 where, no, it's more like Rocky 3, where King Ghidorah is really Ivan Drago and Godzilla's Rocky. And, he's put on he's a little more swole.
And then there's Mechagodzilla, which is when they cloned Rocky and made that hilarious sitcom about him and all his clones going around and doing housework.
Which happened to be written by Stephen King.
Yes. Wait, what?
All of this was written by Stephen King.
Yes.
It was actually the sequel
Exactly.
Did
to.
you know Rocky was written by Stephen King? Noob-Noob?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's actually Rocky is actually It Chapter 3. So.
Rocky is It Chapter 3.
Yeah, it's just Rocky. That's all it
Pennywise
is.
just comes out of the sewer and pops a balloon in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, you
No,
don't.
you have no clue.
It Chapter 2 looks kind of good. I like.
So are we just going straight to Godzilla reviews, or what are we
Or
doing?
just reviews in general. We didn't have much news. Yeah.
Review time. This is all about me. It's all about the reviews. Let's talk about me. The favorite subject. My favorite subject is me. There's nothing else to talk about. I am the hugest.
You're the king, baby. So are we gonna start with Godzilla? Is that what you want to do?
No, we're not going to start with Godzilla
Oh.
because fuck Trump Godzilla. He's going to wait. So,
Oh,
yeah,
you
why
can't
don't
make him wait.
Why don't you
What
build?
are you talking about? No one makes me wait. No one, not you. No one will make me wait. Not crooked Noob-Noob. Crooked Noob-Noob will not make me wait.
Is King Ghidorah an allegory for Putin?
Oh my God! Or Stalin.
There has never been any connection made. No innocent, completely eviction-free.
Is
Never
Mothra like a
happened.
good version of Hitler?
No.
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 No?
What? No. Mothra is his wife.
Hitler?
Duh.
Oh, Hitler's not gay.
No. What are you talking about? Hitler's dead.
I don't know.
What?
What are we reviewing?
No,
you
Hitler
idiot?
had one ball. That's what that was. Hitler had one testicle.
Is that serious?
I think he
Yeah.
had one bowl before he came here.
Probably did. And you didn't share, you asshole.
Yeah.
God damn you.
I ass snorted some shrooms.
Apparently.
The Ant-Man, the mushroom.
It was very.
Ant-Man.
I'm a perfectionist, so that's why I watched The Perfection on Netflix. I didn't watch it actually.
Wait, what? When did we say we were talking about this?
When
He
did
just
we
changed
say
the
it?
subject.
It's just
Yeah.
out of nowhere because he didn't bring it up earlier.
No, we were making Godzilla jokes, and he decided to go
true.
to the Perfection.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah.
He just stomped
there's
all over
nothing
our
perfect
Godzilla.
about.
Oh no, you want to go to? We'll just switch it back up.
No,
again.
we'll
No,
go right
go
to the
ahead. What
Perfection.
you want to do? Let's just do what you want to do.
You do you.
Let's just do whatever you want to do.
So, what do
Come
you
on,
want to do?
Noob-Noob, what do you want to do?
We are doing great today, guys. So that
You
was
are
a
fake news.
Netflix movie about lesbians.
That's all you know about the movie.
Yeah, I think so.
That's it.
It has an official trailer here. There's a woman in it. Oh, she looks decent.
Does Rotten Tomatoes have an opinion on this movie?
Oh my God, you're asking way too much of me in this state right now. There's
A
two.
documentary about women eating tacos.
Wait, is that true?
There's no audience score for this? What
is
is
that
wrong with
possible?
Rotten Tomatoes?
Well, you said they were lesbians, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so they were eating the tacos.
obviously.
It's led
Obviously.
by a pair of compelling performances. The Perfection is a smart, gripping thriller that barbs its wild twists and cutting wit. Is that true? Is it a horror or is it a thriller? Or is it just a lesbian movie?
Did you watch it?
No,
I didn't
he
watch
didn't watch it. The only person who watched it was me.
Did anyone watch it?
I did.
Yeah, he watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, then tell us something.
I'm into. I'm in.
For the
I gotta-
love of-
I gotta
for the
watch that
love of God,
Always
tell
Be
us
My
something
Maybe.
about it.
Well, if you like classical music, first of all, it's about. So I guess I have a question. Why is women playing cellos? Is that like a sexual thing that I just don't get? Is that a
That's
thing?
not the song I'm looking for.
Not that. I don't know what you're playing.
I was looking for something.
So seriously, are
Women
you
playing
turned on by
cello?
women playing cellos?
So are we saying that cellists are gay?
No. What we're saying is, you know how a woman sits with a big cello
Yeah.
in front of her?
It's like a giant dick.
Okay, so I'm not the only one who sees that allegory,
Something big
Yeah.
wood between their legs.
except for the fact that they're lesbians. So,
They don't
So
really
there's
need
not
the wood.
any wood between their legs.
but there is because they're playing cellos.
Yes.
And
They're
then what
playing-
if they share a cello? Does that
Oh
mean
my
something?
god. That's a three-way.
Is that like a double-sided?
Was
thing?
she commando under the cello?
You do not get to see that. You do get to see some butt, and you get to see some side boob. But
Wait,
no,
Netflix has nudity?
I do like some side boob. Yeah, Netflix has nudity.
What do you talk? Yeah,
What?
They always did, dude. There's always been nudity on
this,
Netflix.
this movie's pretty graphic.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's not for the faint of heart.
Oh, that is it more graphic than that? What the hell is that really sex movie? That Always Be My Blue Summer, August? August is the summer of blue?
You mean blue is the warmest color?
That thing.
That was not a Netflix movie.
It's not a Netflix
No,
movie?
it just happens to be on Netflix.
Oh, it's just on Netflix. There's a difference.
It's not Scissor Fest.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot of scissoring.
But there is scissoring in that movie.
Yes.
Okay.
There is, like hardcore.
Hardcore scissoring.
In
do they
blue
do
is
they,
the warmest color.
Do they go tribbing?
What?
Tribbing?
Tribbing.
Trimming.
No.
Tribbing.
Maybe.
Tribbing?
Trib. Tribbing.
I don't know what that is.
Scissoring.
Oh. Why did you
Yes.
just say
In
scissoring?
blue is the warmest color, but we're talking about the perfection.
Yes.
There's no tribbing in the perfection.
But there is celloing.
There's, yes, massive amounts of celloing. They do cello shots.
No.
No.
Jello shots? No. That was
I
an
know what
awful
jello
joke.
shots are. Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't had jello in a while. Do
That
you
was
have
a
jello?
that
I
was
give
the
you, except I'm
worst
looking for
joke.
something else.
So basically, because if you tell anybody anything about the movie,
What the fuck?
if you tell anybody
Why is
anything
this
about
song
the movie,
playing?
it spoils everything.
Wow, we have really given
My
up today.
review was not very spoilery. If you like,
Your review is not very reviewy either.
what do you mean? I literally said
You
something
said there's
about
cellos and lesbians.
There's
Continue.
and cello
And-
shots.
and
That was actually hilarious. I'll give you that.
and there's if you like girls projectile vomiting,
Yes.
Okay.
do you like them crapping themselves?
Oh.
Usually two of those things happen when I'm around. So I mean, it may just be me. I'm not sure.
Scott loves poopy
And
dick.
hold on, who's the other star of it? There is a guy in it, and his name is Steven Weber. Steven Weber's really good. Allison Williams plays Charlotte, the lead character, and then Logan Browning is the other lesbian girl. They're both lesbians together, I guess. That's kind of a spoiler, but Steven Weber is also in it. It sets up to be this like really horrific horror movie, and then it kind of goes off the rails and kind of gets a little predictable towards the end.
So does it is a horror movie?
Yeah, it's like a mix of horror and
So it's a lesbian horror movie.
yeah. I think in Netflix it's qualified under like the LGBTQ. Section.
So it's a documentary about America.
It's a little too graphic for that. There
Because-
are limbs that get removed, and it's pretty brutal.
So it's not all of America, but more Southern America.
This is there. It doesn't even. I don't even think it takes place in America. Most of it. Most of it takes place in like Asia. It's really weird.
Cheers to whatever that is.
Yes. So, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 75%. So,
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I mean, you should watch it if you're into crapping yourself and like losing arms and limbs.
Well,
and
I guess it all
lesbians.
depends on what I've been drinking that night.
I can't describe it any better without giving
There
something
are
away.
a lot of my nights do, for some reason, end up between like with lesbians vomiting and crapping.
Yeah, because they turn you down, and then you just crap yourself.
Every now and then, it lost Slim.
Yes, all of those
Okay.
things happen. So it's a little bit better than Velvet Buzzsaw because it doesn't like Velvet Buzzsaw kind of falls to shit towards the end. But Netflix isn't quite there with the movies yet. Like they're close, but not quite.
Although they're about to get freaking closed down anyway, so who cares?
Who's going to close down Netflix?
They're done with everything else that's going on.
I don't think so.
Disney's going to knock
Dude, they
them
have
down.
a global. You have
AT&T
no idea how big their global
buying
empire is.
Time Warner and
No,
all kinds of shit's going on.
Netflix is
Netflix
gonna
is
be
screwed.
Fine. No, they're fine.
They're horrible. Everything they've been doing has been crap.
Holy shit.
They're fine.
Everything Netflix does is crap. Name one good Netflix original that's come out in the last year.
Punisher season 2.
Doesn't count.
The Office?
That's
Not Netflix original.
Wandering Earth. I enjoyed that one.
Always Be My Maybe? I'm going to watch that soon.
Oh, that's supposed to be. Yeah.
Get some Keanu time.
Oh,
It's already out. It is out. I got to
it
watch
is out.
it. Yeah.
Always be my maybe.
You know what is reviewed really well that we got to review? It's Doom Patrol Season 1.
Something Scott and I have been raving about.
Yeah. I still need to get the password for your shit so I can watch
when
it.
DC
Or
does
you
things
can pay
right,
for it
plain and
yourself.
simple.
I don't know. DC's. They clearly don't know how to do things right.
DC
but,
doesn't know how to do shit right,
But this,
the
they
DC
did.
universe has been amazing.
You mean the television?
Everything. Well, the DC universe, that streaming service, the website, the streaming, it's all been fantastic. I know you've been going through all the comics and been checking all those out. There's a fuck ton of comics on there. There's Titans. Doom Patrol has been amazing. Swamp Thing just popped up.
Patrol
there's
is
all kinds of great shit on there.
Doom Patrol's like the savior to any type of superhero fatigue.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like it has heart. It's weird as fuck.
And these are people that do not want to be superheroes.
No, they're like literally like the biggest bunch of losers. And it's narrated and fourth wall breaking by the
Dude.
amazing Alan Tudyk.
Dude, how good is he? How good?
So good.
The one episode, I don't want to spoil it because people, you need to watch this. You need to get the DC streaming service. You need to just shotgun all of Doom Patrol. You will not regret it. You will thank me for it. But the one of the end episode towards the end of the season when the shit's really hitting the fan, Alan Tudyk just delivers this monologue and just is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Wraps the episode up perfectly. The dude's great. The
He's
dude's
not
amazing.
in it enough.
No.
If I had a complaint, it's that he's not in it enough, and neither is
And he said
the
it a
chief.
couple times too.
Yeah.
He
He
actually said it a
complains
couple
about it.
times.
He's
Yeah.
like, this show is only good when
He's
I'm
like,
in it.
Really? The fourth episode in, and I'm just making an appearance?
Yeah, he's so awesome. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 95% by the critics, and audience scores 95%. I mean, what was the last
Boom
time
and boom.
you saw the audience and the critics agree? Stars Brendan Fraser as Robot Man. Diane Guerrero is Crazy Jane.
Everybody
April
has been
Bowlby.
fantastic. I mean,
The only one I don't like is Larry Traynor. His arc is kind of annoying. Just in the fact that he's such a whiny bastard about it.
Yeah.
But it is that he does have a couple redeeming episodes.
I couldn't, and that's what it was. At first I thought it felt forced, like his arc, but then I just realized it wasn't a forced arc. It was him just being a whiny bitch.
Yeah, and his powers are a little like it helps it define the powers that he has. So I kind of thought that was cool. They tied it into his powers. Like he's got this negative spirit inside of him.
That he's actually called Negative Man.
And the
It's
negative
his-
spirit is also like a parallel to his self-loathing of being a gay man trapped in a straight life.
Yeah, and
As a
meanwhile,
military dude.
the negative spirit is like a hatred of what it
How?
is.
Wait,
where
hold
it
on.
is.
How is he gay but trapped in a straight man's life? Can't
He's
he just
married
be
with
gay?
kids, and he has a gay boyfriend.
And he's taking,
Okay.
and we're talking about a man who his life was what
In the
like
50s.
50s.
He's back in the
So-
1950s,
so-
married with kids, and has a boyfriend, and is really actually
you
gay.
had to be in the closet because you weren't allowed to be gay back
and
then.
in the military. Yeah, so it's weird too because all the characters are so old. Like they've been with the like just around for like 50 years and
Not all
like
of them.
30
I mean,
years.
Vic, Cyborg isn't. Crazy Jane, she's
Yeah.
not all the. Just
no, Crazy Jane was one of the first. The
But
way
did she
they do
never-
the timeline is crazy.
Okay, but I guess she doesn't age either.
Yeah,
Like I know.
He says that, it's a spoiler,
Robot
but-
Man, Negative Man, Elastigirl. They're both from the 50s and 40s and stuff like that.
well, Robot Man's from the 80s.
From the 80s.
he's there for, like-
the most recent.
Yeah.
Elastigirl actually was one of the original ones, so she's like 30s, 40s.
Yes.
And
She's
then,
like a Hollywood starlet
Yeah.
from the 1930s.
yeah, from way back when. And then you were saying a Negative Man is
From like the 50s.
The 50s,
Maybe
So-
the 40s.
And then
Probably the
and then
50s.
Jane, we're not sure about Jane.
But the characters are all bonkers, and it's just
They're awesome.
Clever.
They're just.
Really well written.
I'm disappointed there wasn't more of Elastigirl using her powers. There was
Yeah.
one time that you saw like what she was actually able to do, and it's Elastigirl from the stupid cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Incredibles. You know, I mean, it's the same superpowers pretty much.
except hers are horrifying and disgusting.
And at one point, she actually used it like one time in the entire series.
I mean, there's no other show on television that would have a genderqueer street named Danny.
Oh my God, Danny was awesome.
Danny's
so
Danny's
good.
not even like there's no
It's so
actor
good.
portraying Danny, but Danny is an awesome character. They should have just called it Noob-Noob Street
Wait, why?
because it's a
'Cause
genderqueer
it's a
street.
genderqueer street.
Or is it an awesome street?
It is an awesome street. It just happens to be genderqueer.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Everything
I'm
about
awesome.
it is awesome.
Yeah, I would totally live on Danny's.
Exactly.
street.
I would totally live on
So you want to
Dan's
live in my
Street.
street?
If you admitted how genderqueer you really were, you could be awesome. But you won't admit it, so you're
Yeah,
not awesome.
you're closeted, just like Negative Man. So negative. God, so negative. So why don't you give us some of the critic reviews there, biatch?
Well, I'd like to be talked to a little better than that first. Like an apology.
From who?
From
Everybody.
Negative Man?
Why?
I don't know. Why? I really like their intro song, too. It's really good.
It's really
It's
well
a
done.
little weird, but sure.
The whole series is super weird.
So, top critic review. I found the first hour of this oddball adventure.
On the white space.
What? Fuck is this?
Flex Mentallo. He's flexing.
So awesome, Flex
He's going to
Mentallo.
bring him into the white space. He's going to bring them all into
gotta
the white
flex.
space. He's got to flex. His
Anybody?
superpowers, he flexes a muscle.
Anything?
And it affects the world around him.
Something.
So this is Doom Patrol.
This is Doom Patrol.
Is there something that I
They're
should be feeling
chilling.
right
They're
now?
on Danny Street. And Flex is he's flexing
Flexing.
right now.
Oh my.
Sounds like a whole lot of weird shit.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, Richie. We're fucking coming, man.
What?
Yes, Flex Mentallo, spoiler alert, flexes the wrong way and makes everybody come.
This is this is such an amazing scene.
I know.
It's so funny.
What episode is this?
One of the later. Oh, did they ever
The best.
resolve?
Wait,
I think I flexed the wrong muscle. Oh shit, dummy!
Did they ever resolve though? There's one thing.
there's so much. There's so many places they go in this series that just it's awesome. They weren't afraid to do it and they did it.
But did they ever resolve the vegetable mineral Velociraptor man?
No, he just
That guy is so awesome.
He just popped up here and there. Every time we tried to commit a crime, he just bit himself.
Yeah, his raptor would bite himself in the head.
His animal side would bite the human side. Oh, it's hilarious.
So why don't you tell us any other reviews you wanted to read? No,
Oh, let's see here.
you're too busy coming.
Yeah, apparently. Coupled with synthesization of Bomer
And what's
Zucks.
great about this is that they bring
Matt
in
Bomer in this?
Cyborg in a different way. You know? Wait, what? You're talking?
What did you say?
Is Matt Bomer in this?
Who's Matt Bomer?
I don't know.
You have a boner?
Oh yeah, Matt Bomer. This guy? He's
yeah.
in here?
Uh-huh.
Is he a major guy?
He's Negative Man, yeah.
Oh, is he
Larry
really?
Trainer, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not enough Timothy Dalton. He could use a little. That was the other character.
Yeah.
He's the
he
chief.
definitely-
Okay.
Although he spent a lot of time in the negative space with Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody.
I kind of want to watch this show now.
It's great.
Oh, you do need
Totally
to watch
worth
the show. Everyone needs to watch the show. It's awesome.
Yes,
Is it better than Godzilla?
Probably.
probably.
Godzilla
I haven't seen Godzilla, so I can't make that judgment.
Could
but
Doom Patrol take down Godzilla?
No,
No.
because they get their asses kicked
There's
and killed by
literally-
everybody.
There's a lot of people that won't be taking down Godzilla. I actually think Captain Marvel would probably have problems with Godzilla.
Yes.
could Ant-Man fly into Godzilla's asshole?
We don't
and
know that
expand?
Godzilla has one.
Would that affect anything? Godzilla's shits are probably 3 stories tall.
Yeah.
If Godzilla was a real creature, he would piss 8 million gallons
The
of
only
piss a
person
day.
who could stand a chance against Godzilla is just 2 people on Earth. Or 2 characters I've ever heard of.
Goku
No.
from Dragon Ball Z.
No. No. I can't believe I set you up like that.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
And actually, no, Godzilla would definitely like blue flame Goku.
And I can't remember
right
the
into
Japanese word for tornado. God damn it. I know Fubaki is blizzard. What's... No, you don't... No.
Bukaki.
I don't know.
Tetsumaki? Is that tornado? Terrible Tornado dropped a meteor on...
Turtle tornado?
Terrible
Oh, I thought
Tornado
you said Turtle
dropped
Tornado.
a meteor on a Godzilla character from One Punch Man.
Yeah.
And then Saitama could easily beat Godzilla with one punch.
Well, yeah, One Punch Man could.
Yes. But
I mean,
other than that, nobody
It was,
else.
I mean, like Ultraman. You know,
No.
the original Ultraman, not the new one, not the new bullshit.
Dude,
one.
Godzilla would like
When
grab...
they-
Because Godzilla's got arms now. He yoked up.
When
He got on them special Mexican
the original
supplements.
Godzilla, when he was Godzilla and Ultraman, they battled and they stood their own, and then they teamed up and fought other
But
monsters.
this is a
instead.
new Godzilla, and
This
this
new
Godzilla,
Godzilla
is yoked
Would
on Mexican
F
supplements.
Would F up Ultraman.
He's been going to town on the steroids.
Yeah, he's a big
His
boy.
arms are like, oh yeah.
He's so big, he just stands up in the middle of the deep ocean.
Yes, he can just stand up in the middle of the deep ocean.
That's thousands of meters deep.
That-
I don't need
He-
the ocean. I will stand in the ocean.
He transcends the depth of the ocean.
Yes, he
3 million meters deep, and I will stand up in it, in the ocean, which is part of the moon.
So let's just say Godzilla was not without flaws.
Yes.
Because he does stand up in the middle of the ocean.
To Godzilla
We
review?
did. We
His
did.
dick was that big.
So
just
go
use
see,
it as a
go see
stilt.
Doom Patrol, and now we'll talk something.
Yes, yeah, because I'm just like,
Well, Doom Patrol can't beat Godzilla, so we transitioned.
There we go.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, that's loud. Holy shit. Well, did not check the level on that one.
Cause yeah, I'm the king, baby.
This is the original theme, right?
Nah.
It's
No,
one
This
of
is-
them.
This is supposed to be King of the Munsters theme.
I know, but
King of the
that's-
Monsters was a movie from like 1960 something. This is one of the this is the original composer.
Godzilla, King of Monsters, main title, Bear McCreary.
This is Bear McCreary, if it is, using the old.
In theaters, 531.
Yeah, but
Yes.
he's using the old themes from the 60s.
Well, I mean, he's based off it, yeah.
This is still, it still sounds the same.
It's still
this part.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
actually does.
anyway.
There's been a big, giant controversy over Godzilla, though. Several controversies, actually.
Yeah, so,
I may have accidentally knocked down that wall. I know I wanted to build it, but I knocked it down by accident.
Maybe
I
he
farted.
stood on the
I'm
wall
sorry,
in the
guys.
middle of the ocean.
he could have, yes.
That is possible.
Build a wall in the ocean to keep out the immigrant fish.
What about the space wall? Did you do that one too?
Obviously not. Ghidorah came.
I ran out of celebrities to build the space wall.
So are you saying that King
and it
Ghidorah
fell
is an
short.
illegal immigrant?
Very
He technically
illegal
is.
immigrant.
He is an illegal immigrant.
alien. He is an illegal
And then he was ruining our home. Oh my God, this really is an allegory for racism.
He was coming here to rape our women
And burn our
bring
churches.
drugs and
Burn our churches.
Burning our
churches.
women, raping our churches.
Yes.
Can you rape a church?
I don't. If you're King Ghidorah, you can.
The Catholics do it every day.
Oh.
That's gotta piss some people off.
This. Okay.
So what about the Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, so Rotten Tomatoes, well, first off, it's the sequel to the 2014 Cranston-less Godzilla.
Yes. 2014.
So that happened.
So 5 years later, they made a goddamn sequel.
Yeah, King of the Monsters, and it opened really subpar with comparison. So this did, it's only at 200 million worldwide in about 2.5 weeks of being open. Budget of 170 million, so it's not looking great. Rotten Tomato score, though, big divide. Tomato meter, for the reviews.
Critics hated this movie.
40%, but the audience score is 85% with
16,000 reviews.
Has the hype behind it not been there as much as like I know in this room the hype is huge, but I don't think it's been huge everywhere.
I don't know why.
Everywhere.
I
Godzilla.
think it took too long for a sequel. And I think when the critics were like, this movie sucks, people were just like, oh, well, maybe we should go see it.
And then also they focus way too much on the humans in the trailer.
Yeah, I don't think they did themselves justice by like hiding all the monsters with the
Never
trailers.
focus on people. People are insignificant, invalid. The only people that are important are me.
Well, I
And me
mean,
alone.
one of the reviewers there's David Edelstein from the New York Magazine and Vulture says this thing's an unholy mess.
Where it's not like the human part of it's an unholy mess.
Yes. If they literally, so who plays roles in this? Like this movie,
Millie
there's-
Bobby Brown.
great.
Vera
She was
Farmiga.
fine. I liked her.
Vera Farmiga was absolutely
Stupid
garbage.
scientist. Kill
Ken
her.
Watanabe, he was awesome.
He was fine. He should have been writing Godzilla.
Sally Hawkins was useless.
Yeah, dead. Stupid
Kyle
scientist.
Chandler was just
Stupid
right.
scientist.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
And then Bradley Whitford was good.
He was fine. He was just part of the like random people saying things.
Yes.
None of your information helps
It
me.
was actually
No,
pretty
because
helpful.
all the people in this movie needed to be killed except for Ken Watanabe.
Who, coincidentally,
your
spoiler
face.
alert, dies.
Spoiler alert, dies anyway. And Millie Bobby Brown. She should have stayed alive. She should have rode like
She should have rode Godzilla.
second after Ken Watanabe when Tanabe died.
She should have rode Mothra.
Instead, Godzilla rode hers, which is how she died.
She should have rode Godzilla.
That is,
Or I mean Mothra.
that's a little pedophilic.
What? Riding Mothra?
No, Godzilla riding like a 12-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Who?
I'm pretty sure Godzilla's like toenail would be too big for her.
That's okay. That's a conversation we should leave at the dinner table.
So the humans, the human story in this
can't even do
was
the
so freaking stupid.
I don't know
It's-
what you expect, though. It's a Godzilla movie.
I totally get that, except it was too much of a stupid human story.
So the people were extra stupid.
Dude, there was a stupid MacGuffin in this that you'd just be like, why even put this in there? It called an orca for no reason. It's like,
Like
makes
the
sounds like a whale.
They called
Because
it Orca?
their college project was for about whale trafficking or something. They're
And
trying to
he
traffic
was-
whales for sex.
Yeah, and he's watching wolves for no reason. Literally, they could have cut like all of the human scenes, and the monster battles are freaking insane
Could just
and
left
awesome.
it. Could just left it the monster battles and just gone with that and been fine.
100%. There was
Although-
way too many humans.
Although Kong actually had a good human story, so it's not like a monster movie can't have
Kong had a good human story.
a serviceable human story.
I would say it had an okay. There
It
were
was
way too many
decent.
people in that movie too.
And they just randomly killed like John
Dude.
Goodman, dead.
They if they would have fired most of the cast of this movie and saved themselves some of the budget, it probably would have done better.
Yeah,
Dude, if you would have fired 30
less
million
people,
people,
less people, more monsters.
What they
Yes.
should have done was resurrected Bryan Cranston's character.
yes, brought Bryan Cranston back from the dead as a zombie riding Godzilla.
Yes.
As zombie Godzilla.
Zombie Godzilla.
Have they done Zombie Godzilla?
No, there was a lot. There was a lot of references to the old movies. They did play Godzilla's original themes. They played Mothra's original themes.
I really don't know how Godzilla 1, that barely had Godzilla in it, did like 90 million opening weekend. Then this Godzilla that has every major monster did like almost
Because
half.
Godzilla 1 probably put a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Yes, I agree with that. Everybody who saw Godzilla 1 who felt like Godzilla, there was like the rug was pulled underneath them. They got 15 minutes of Godzilla in a 2-hour movie.
And at the end of it, you're like,
and Bryan
where the
Cranston
fuck was
wasn't
Godzilla?
in it. So in this one, they're like, yeah, I don't trust you guys. And then the critics came out and they were like, fuck this movie. So everybody's like, yeah, we'll wait till it streams or we'll wait till we watch it on DVD or something. I just hope it doesn't kill the Monsterverse, but it probably will.
It probably will, but I mean, they're still talking. They still got
Kong's done.
Kong.
It's done.
Don't they still have to bring him in to fight Godzilla?
It's done. So
Yeah.
that's
It's coming
coming out
out
no
next
matter
year.
what. Yeah.
Oh, so they're going to do Kong versus Godzilla.
So let's hope Kong does better.
How are they
It's
gonna
a
do
better
that?
director. So
Because wasn't Kong was only like what 30 meters tall?
They talk about Kong being a baby or something, and
Godzilla
he's got to get bigger.
They're gonna juice him
8
up.
million meters
He's gonna find
tall.
them Mexican supplements.
He's going
and he's gonna
to-
just go ape shit.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yes.
They're gonna give him the mutagen from Rampage with The Rock.
Oh, they should bring the Rock in for Godzilla
Or
versus
space
Kong.
aliens.
Dude, you want to save the Godzilla series? Bring in The Rock.
Bring in the Rock and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jason
but
Statham.
no, that's not gonna happen because they're going to make a Rampage 2.
No.
Who cares?
Okay, so-
put Dwayne Johnson in it, and it's saved.
Yeah.
Do you really think that Hobbs and whatever movie
That
is gonna
looks
do well?
amazing.
It's gonna do so fucking well.
Are you
I
sure?
don't.
It's gonna make a lot of money.
I hate to admit
Dude,
it.
that trailer gets me pumped
I
and
hate-
fucking
I
hard.
hate to
How?
admit it.
It's
'Cause
awesome.
I think people have accepted.
awful.
I think
First
people-
off-
no, I think people have accepted that this is Teddy Bonkers, plain and simple. They know this is over the top. It's extreme. It's,
He says it in the trailers. Look, I've saved the world like 3 times,
it's
bro.
It's Fast and Furious to the fucking max. It's got Dwayne Johnson in it. It's got
Jason Statham.
It's got Statham. It's got
Garbage.
British
Elba.
Jesus.
It's got
Jesus.
this.
Vanessa Kirby's
this
pretty
movie's-
hot from
this
Bond.
movie's gonna make a lot of fucking money.
She's from Bond.
I think so.
Sure.
I have no idea.
She's
not?
from
She's
Vanessa Kirby? No,
Statham's
Mission
sister.
Impossible.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, she's
Which
in one
Mission
of those.
Impossible? I don't know.
There was
She was in
there was
one
only
of the-
800
Fallout,
of
the
them.
one I haven't seen.
Yeah, she was in one of the spy movies.
But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
For sure.
that movie's gonna make a fuck ton of money.
Really?
Fallout. Did you ever watch Glass? Do you still have my fucking movie?
Shut up.
Piece of shit.
Garbage.
Unacceptable!
God damn, that one was loud too.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown basically was given nothing to do in this movie.
Other than like have her mouth open
And they cut a whole goddamn thing. Do you remember one of the previews where she's sitting there and she's listening to the radio and the radio's giving her feedback? She's like screaming and she's like holding her ears. That never happened. Was
Yeah.
never in the movie.
I don't know why-
Thanks, shitty trailers.
trying to think of the part of when that would happen in the story,
Yeah.
and that wouldn't make sense. That
Yeah,
she
never
did that.
happened.
You're not Avengers. You can't do that. You can't give fake trailers.
But at
I
least
don't understand that. Like, don't give fake trailers.
At least this movie had a lot more monster action.
There
It
it
definitely
is.
had more than
God damn
15
it.
minutes.
It did. I don't
was-
understand.
I was looking for this earlier. I couldn't fucking find it when I needed it, and of course now I fucking just found it.
Why do
Earlier,
we need this?
We were talking about Rocky.
Oh,
Oh yes, because King Ghidorah is Ivan Drago. Although he could also be an
Mr.
illegal
T?
alien. Ivan Drago is an illegal alien.
oh wow! This is really lining
Dude,
up.
this is like
pretty well.
third level.
Yeah.
And then
When I first came here, I didn't like you none much. And you didn't like me none much.
Are you supposed to
either.
be Russian?
I think he's supposed to be
What?
Rocky
When?
slash Godzilla
I
slash
came
Trump.
And if I can like you, then
What
you
the
can
fuck
like
is going
me.
on?
I don't know.
We can like everybody. Adrian!
Yes, he's a punch
Now
drunk
you're Rocky.
Rocky Godzilla.
Okay.
Look, they can't all be fucking
King
singers.
Ghidorah didn't have his like normal calls, which is annoying too. Like his scream wasn't that good.
At least it wasn't the King Ghidorah from the fucking cartoon that Netflix tried to fucking pawn on us.
Oh, you mean the not real King Ghidorah, the weird
spirit,
like
the ghosts,
ghost King Ghidorah? No.
interdimensional Ghidorah.
There are post-credit scenes, which who knows.
There was like 8 million Easter eggs.
And
Godzilla
not as
ate
many as
them.
you think there are. Like if you're a Godzilla fan, there's stuff you would notice, but otherwise, I wouldn't exactly call them like Easter eggs.
Yeah. I mean, the CGI effects, the battles, they were all fantastic. The
Except for they
pacing-
were a little tiny bit too much from the human perspective because I don't care about like the humans who.
I just love how nonchalantly they kill off the humans.
Yeah, they were like, we
But
don't
then they
care.
focus on the human perspective. It just makes no sense. They realize that the humans are useless, but then they focus on them too much.
And
anyway.
somehow Monarch has like infinite money.
Yeah, how the hell are you building all these things in like Antarctica?
I don't
and
know.
all
They've
that
like
shit.
and they talk about 17 Titans
they're
and they
clandestine.
barely even show the other like they only show 4 Titans and the rest are like nothing.
Well,
So-
they're all kind of. Are they actual Godzilla
So what,
monsters?
Here's
are they
the other
like-
problem.
Are they like mini Titans?
No, some of them are pretty fucking
No,
big.
they're big. They're just not ones from Godzilla lore, except for there is another Muto. The only thing that's kind of messed up is like, and this is a super spoiler, something about like they're all bowing to Godzilla because he's freaking king of the monsters. Pretty sure in the first movie he was hunting and eating Mutos. Why would they be bowing to him? He should be freaking eating them instead of like waiting
is
for
this
them to
like
bow to him.
Lion King meets Godzilla.
That part was stupid. Like, oh, there's 2 alphas, King Ghidorah and Godzilla, and they have to fight each other. Like, How about Godzilla is like Defender of the Earth and King Ghidorah is just an alien monster that he doesn't
how
want?
It always has been.
He was, but they had to throw in this stupid human side plot that just was dumb.
Christ.
Exactly. That's how I feel like they should come out with the real King of the Monsters edit that's like 45 minutes long and cut out all the BS.
Oh, just have monster battles?
Just like what do they do with like those Jedi movies and stuff? Like they cut out all the women. Just cut out all the humans this time. No humans.
Yeah, the humans kind of suck.
Maybe keep Billy Bobby Brown and Ken Watanabe, and then we'll be cool. Like keep those two, but everybody else go away.
I mean, you had Atomic Godzilla in this. It was pretty awesome.
Actually, that's Burning Godzilla, and that's a Easter egg.
Ladies
Was it
and
Atomic Godzilla?
gentlemen,
It's Burning Godzilla.
welcome to tonight's fights. Joining us at center ring, weighing in at 18 billion pounds, standing at 8 billion meters tall, with spines on his back and lightning coming out of his mouth.
Ass. Wait, he spits lightning and he craps thunder.
Godzilla.
Doesn't Godzilla crap? Wait, doesn't Rocky crap lightning and punch thunder or something like that? No.
No.
He punches lightning and craps thunder. What does
No.
his trainer say to him?
He's missing chromosomes. That's what he is.
Rocky, I need you to crap thunder and punch lightning. He says that. The frickin' trainer says it in Rocky. I'm telling you.
What are we
Rocky,
talking about?
I need you to stop acting like such an idiot.
The old guy. You know what I'm talking about? The old guy.
Yeah, this trainer. I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, he craps thunder and craps lightning. I don't know.
Thunder Buddies for life?
They're thunder
You're
buddies.
an idiot, I tell you. You're an idiot.
Hey, Rock.
Rocky, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I gotta tell you. You're an idiot. You're a moron. You're 3 bowling balls short of a Happy Meal.
Yeah, and most of the things were like kind of dumb. Like the other the Easter eggs, like the Hollow Earth theory.
That was pretty
dumb.
fucking awesome. They brought in Hollow Earth theory.
I don't know. I just thought that was like
Where else did the monsters come from?
the Hollow Earth.
from
Scott, you
level-
should have been all over that.
Level 2 in flat Earth.
They have the oxygen destroyer, which is how they killed the original Godzilla. That's something.
Like actually kill?
That's how they killed the first Godzilla.
Oxygen destroyer.
Like he
Yeah.
dies though?
Yes, he freaking dies.
Because he doesn't actually die in this one. He just kind of goes for like a
nap.
A nuclear
No,
nap.
but he dies in the very original movie with an oxygen destroyer.
Huh.
The original Godzilla is not even that big.
Are
He's
these-
like he's like a little bit taller
like
than
the
you.
old school Japanese version,
no,
right?
he's huge, but
Okay.
not.
Like the old school Japanese one.
Yeah, the
Okay.
original like 56 one or whatever it is.
The Japanese killed Godzilla?
Yes, in the first goddamn movie.
Oh, they kill a lot of things. Don't you worry about it.
And then he comes back and Godzilla raids again. And he fights Anguirus.
So how does he come back if he's dead?
I don't know. They just have another freaking Godzilla. They
Well,
don't care. They
son of
reboot it
Godzilla.
all the time.
So is it like Godzilla 2000 where he just shits out a bunch of eggs?
They don't explain it. All I know is that in the later like Showa era and the Heisei era, they like readdress it. Like the original Godzilla, they use his like bones to create a Mecha Godzilla. It's crazy. Don't worry about it.
Seems ridiculous.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Although it seems like they're paving the way for Mecha Ghidorah.
Maybe he's the villain in Kong versus Skull because like they're not going to
Kong versus Skull.
Kong versus Godzilla.
Kong
whatever.
versus Skull Island.
Yes, he already did that in the first one. Sorry.
I think Godzilla versus Kong is going to be pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like it's going to follow a pretty similar.
Will Kong throw crap at Godzilla?
Yes.
They should do
That's what
that.
monkeys do. They throw crap at things.
It's like Godzilla
Will
goes
that
to
happen?
yawn.
That's why I
and
don't go
Godzilla-
to the zoo anymore.
Kong just throws shit right in
Because
his
it just
mouth.
throws shit at you.
It's going to follow a pretty easily trajectory story, though.
That would be great. Let's have a simple story. Wouldn't that make sense? Instead of having this stupid, convoluted, let's chase around a goddamn chirping box.
Was there ever a Mecha Ghidorah?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Mecha probably everything. Was there a Mecha Mothra?
Well, there,
No.
there was Mecha Godzilla, Mecha Ghidorah.
Was from the future.
Oh, yes.
And he comes back and he basically every time Godzilla, you think Godzilla's a good guy, and he defeats like whatever the villain is. So like he kills King Ghidorah in one of the movies. Godzilla's like, oh, well, King Ghidorah's not destroying Tokyo, so I might as well. So he goes back to destroying Tokyo. So they have to bring in a Mecha King Ghidorah to stop Godzilla from destroying Tokyo after King Ghidorah's destroying Tokyo.
Dude was stomping on my fucking property. It's my job to stomp on my fucking property, not that guy. Get off my goddamn lawn.
Yeah, Godzilla's like a pain in the ass. He's always like stomping things. He's just so big. He can't help it. He's clumsy.
Hey, get off my lawn, kids. You don't belong here, because this is my property. I'm the greatest. See this big house behind me? The white one, that's mine. This is my lawn. Get off it.
It's huge.
It's huge. It's a huge house. This
My
huge
house is
behind me,
huge.
It's huge. It's the greatest. It's surrounded by a wall, keeping all the common people out of it, because they don't deserve to be around me, because I am the greatest.
Yeah, I don't understand. They were claiming there's a bunch of Easter eggs, but I don't necessarily believe in any of them. Like the Exorcist demon shows up in it. I don't know. Keep going. This is a Screen Rant article. The meltdown is a reference to burning Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroya.
Oh, wait, did a Mothra egg survive? Is that
Yeah,
a
it
thing?
says it in one of the newspapers.
Oh, really?
The newspapers that you said were too fast, I was able to read them, so thanks.
No, well, I was
Bitch.
too busy touching myself.
Look, end credits tease of Mecha Ghidorah. See, look there. See that, Scott? Mecha Ghidorah. Show Scott.
Yeah.
No?
The hell? These kaiju need agents?
I don't know. They need agents. Oh, like they need more movies? I don't know.
Guess. Oh.
Yeah.
I would totally watch. Oh, I also want to understand like how frickin' Rodan didn't die. Can anyone explain that
Oh,
to
yeah,
me?
he got like stabbed right through his pterodactyl heart.
And then he's like,
fell
oh,
down.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool, buddy.
I was a little pissed that Mothra like suicided herself.
She always does. That's her thing.
Yeah.
That's like her deal. Oh, it's...
I still think it was a pretty good movie.
Is
Like,
it
I
bedtime
liked
for
it.
Godzilla?
I think it's bedtime for Godzilla.
Oh, Godzilla, it's bedtime.
I still thought it was a good movie. I would still see it.
I enjoyed
I saw
it.
it twice.
Oh, poor Gaga needs to go to bed.
I'm getting a little sleepy.
Did you have too many hamburgers?
A lot of hamburgers.
Do you need a nipple rub, Godzilla?
I would gladly trade you a hamburger today for another Tuesday. Well, I guess it's bedtime here. We don't want to disturb Godzilla.
Yeah,
So,
I need my sleep.
Godzilla, before you go to sleep, can you tell us a little bit about...
Put my hairpiece down for a nap.
Do you like to get spooned, Godzilla? Big spoon, little spoon?
I'm the big spoon.
Oh, God, he's absolutely the big
Because
spoon.
I'm huge. And I'm the
Because I'm
greatest.
huge.
Because I'm a perfectly healthy, overweight, balding white man.
You mean a balding white monster. King of the Munsters.
So, if you like what you heard here today, you can go over to Instagram and find us at OrkU.
Orc with a K.
ORK_U. Go on over to Facebook.com/OurReviewsWillKillYou. And of course, you can go to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You and find content there. And as always, you can go over to our friends at ScottWillKillYou.com. Yes, Scott will kill you with excitement. Go over there, there's videos, there's podcasts. We've got friends, we got the K101, the Doncast. We got videos, we got games, we got excitement because yes, Scott will kill you with how huge he is.
I want more Doncast, by the way.
They're
So-
sitting, they're waiting.
From
He's like, oh, why am I echo still on? Stop
I don't
echoing.
know.
He has his pictures he has to edit to send over to me so I can get the Doncast up. Donnie,
I just want to hear more Doncast.
I have 4 waiting.
There
to be
is a
released.
reference. I from what I understand, Scott and Donnie talk about the Odyssey, and Scylla is in that.
Yes.
And Scylla is in the Godzilla movie. Kismet? A prophecy? What is it? Let us know. But from all of us here at OrkU, to all of y'all at home, Betty bye. We love y'all.